Good evening, Triton fans. Welcome to Premier America Credit Union Arena, where the UC San Diego men's basketball team is ready to take on Cal State University Northridge. We hope you brought your cheering voices, because you're going to need them. My name is Joseph Rocha, and my call buddy tonight is David Sarte. Let's take a moment and appreciate how far this team has come so far this season. Now, last season was nothing short of historic, as UCSD won the Big West tournament, punched their ticket to March Madness, and made its first ever appearance in the NCAA Division I tournament. They may not have made a deep run, but they made a statement nonetheless. The Tritons are built tough, and they are now under first-year head coach Clint Allard, and they've developed a gritty identity. This team has certainly felt their fair share of growing pains this season. We've all seen it, but we believe tonight they can really get on a roll if they take down CSUN in this hostile environment. So far this season, the Tritons are sitting at 15-7, navigating a bit of an early rocky patch. But don't worry, this team has shown some real fight. Things are heating up now in the Big West Conference play as the Tritons sit at an even 5-5, which puts them in 4th place, just behind UC Santa Barbara and above UC Davis. There is a 4-way tie for 4th place, occupied by the Tritons, Davis, Northridge, and Fullerton. The Tritons will be hoping to walk out of Northridge with both a win for their Big West standings and some payback. Earlier this month, CSUN went down to San Diego and defeated the Tritons 84-79. Safe to say the Tritons will be looking to return the favor here tonight. And what better time to show what they're made of than make a powerful statement against the Matadors in their home stadium with their fans filling up the stands. It's going to be a packed house tonight. We've got all the little trinkets around. What should fans be expecting from the Tritons tonight, David?
Yeah, so this is going to be a big game for the Tritons and for the Matadors, where both of them are at 5-5 and looking to gain some pretty good cushioning in the Big West standings. So the Tritons in the conference right now are the 3rd-ranked defense in the conference, allowing 70.6 points per game. But you're up against a really good CSUN team who averages 81 points per game and are led by one of the best scorers, or one of the best three-point shooters in the nation, Larry Hughes II, 18.5 points per game, 40% three-point shooting. When he gets it going, I mean, he gets it going. You also got Josiah Davis, who really kind of sets the offense for the Matadors, averaging around 7 assists per game. They love to run their pick and rolls, and they love to run their driving kicks, so that's something to look out for. Joshua Agoro is one of the biggest guys that the Tritons got to look out for tonight. Secondary scorer for the Matadors, averaging 14.6 points per game and a 9.7 rebounds per game. And CSUN's one of the best rebounding teams in the nation, ranking 13th with 41.9 points per game and leading the Big West. And Joshua Agaro accounts for a lot of those, averaging 7.9 defensive rebounds per game. But the Tritons got to figure out a way to control rebounds. Meanwhile, for the Tritons, I mean, you got Leo Beath, who's been on a little bit of a struggle, averaging around 8.3 points per game over his last 3 games. So let's see if we can get forward together. Bull Dengdit has been really good, 15 points per game, 15 points last night against Santa Barbara. Tom Beatty, another guy that one of their main ball handlers on this team. So hopefully we can get a little bit of playmaking out of him. Aiden Burke has been tough this year, but hopefully he gets it going this game. And Manuel Prosper, one of our best defensive guards off the bench, averaging around 2 steals a game. So let's see if we can get it going. But mainly for the Tritons, it's mostly about floor spacing and getting the offense flowing early. They are very slow when it comes to trying to get into their rhythm in the first half. So let's see if they can, work on that tonight.
Certainly, it's going to be an interesting spectacle to watch. We have some other Big West games for today to mention. So today, it looks like Hawaii came out with a win against Long Beach State, which then kind of just helps them solidify their place. They're going to be 8-3 now in the Big West. So that'll kind of help, they're still in 2nd place, I believe, behind Irvine. And Davis today also won against Bakerfield. Davis, as we mentioned, is tied. Technically, they are not anymore after the win, but they're tied with the Tritons for 4th place. So now they are 6-5, and if the Tritons can walk out of here with the win, they will be still evenly matched with them at 6-5. But some other games to look out for: Cal Poly versus UC Riverside today. Both teams are down near the bottom 3rd quadrant of the Big West standings, so not too much would change for the Tritons regardless of a win or loss there from those teams. Cal State Fullerton versus UC Santa Barbara today. Now this one's a little tricky. Fullerton is tied with the Trions for 4th place, but Santa Barbara is right above the Trions. So on the one hand, you want Santa Barbara to lose, but they're losing to Cal State Fullerton, who is currently neck and neck with you. So I think regardless whatever happens in that game, the Trions will kind of analyze and take it from there and just see how, to go about their next few games that they have coming up, which to mention their next game that they will be playing is going to be against Hawaii, and that'll be Saturday, February 7th. That's going to be in Hawaii. So if you're a diehard fan, make that journey. Best of luck to you. We have the starters for tonight's game. So for CSUN, we have Mahmoud Fofana, number 11, the forward. We have number 2, Larry Hughes II, guard. Number 4, Josiah Davis, guard. Number 5, James Evans Jr., guard. And number 7, Joshua Ogaro, also guard.
And the starters for UCSD, we have Emmanuel Prosper, the second, number 5 at forward. Bull Dengdit, number 7 at forward. Leo Beath, number 8 at forward. Tom Beatty, number 9 at guard. And Alex Shakin, number 10 at guard. So we see that Emmanuel Prosper gets the start tonight over Hudson Mays, who made his first start last night against UC Santa Barbara and dropped 8 points and 4 rebounds.
So overall, safe to say that Coach Clint Allard is looking to switch some things up and position a different look than they did last time out against Santa Barbara specifically, but we'll see how that fares for them as they're introducing the starters right now. Also, our officials for the game are Bill Vinovich, Roland Simmons, and Jeff Flowers. Overall, we're hoping to find some good, clean basketball being played by these two teams. Both have had some troubles with fouling, as we'll hope that, not too much of that goes on today, but overall should be an exciting game. This is my first broadcast of doing an away game in a place like Northridge. What about you, David?
This is my first broadcast ever, and comes at my hometown, Northridge, so happy to be here. Hopefully the Titans can come back with a win and snap this little 2-game skid that they got.
Certainly, certainly. And as we mentioned, I mean, it's hard to judge a team based on their previous, victories and last season, especially with how much this team has changed. It's as a fan, you hope that the team can get back to where they were, make it to March Madness, be at the top of the Big West. But with everything that's gone on with this team, the staff change, the roster change, it's clearly not going to be the same team as they were last season. All in all, I think they're still performing very well. I think it's, at least they're not towards the bottom of their Big West standings like some other teams there, but overall they're still finding their groove, and I think that you kind of have to do a bit of a rebuild. So like I said, growing pains, this is kind of what we're noticing here with some of the mishaps and some of the missteps. Like last home game they had, only were able to drop 48, which is certainly something you never want to do, especially at home. But for some of these guys, they're still finding their groove, they're finding their footing, so we can't blame them too much. But also we want to give some love to our women's basketball team, who has absolutely just been demolishing it so far. They are right now just kind of killing the game, doing super amazing in terms of their standings and where they are in the schedule. They are, knocking out all their opponents, really trying their best, giving it their all. They sit at the top of the Big West, just above Davis. They're 9-1 overall in the Big West, and their overall season record is 14-6. So we do expect them to make a big, deep run into the Big West, and we are excited to see how they can close out the season over the next coming weeks.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, got to start off one game at a time, though, and this is a big one. You had a chance to get revenge against CSUN for beating you in a nail-biter last game at home. So you get a real good chance to beat them on their home floor as well, and hopefully the Tritons show up and pull away with this one.
We see here that the players are now coming to the middle of the court as we get ready here for tip-off. CSUN fans are rowdy. They're causing a lot of ruckus. The stadium is packed. If you were here, you would feel the loud vibrations from the stomping and the screaming and the yelling. They are really going all out for their Matadors here. They are wanting to make a statement and make the Matadors undefeated against the Tritons this season, but we'll see if that's possible. Northridge sporting a bit of a, what looks like a throwback uniform.
Yeah,
like a cream, like a cream and a red.
Yeah, yeah.
Looks real nice, I must say.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we are, and the tip-off is up and won by the Tritons. As we see here now, they're taking it up past half court. Beatty setting up top of the key. Looking for an open man, has one down below.
Oh, good block.
Rejected.
That was a good block.
Rejected at the basket. Northridge has the ball now. Davis swings it over to a man. Tries to drive down the lane, can't. They're setting screens, they're swinging the rock. Davis tossing around, wanted to shoot the three, hesitated, and the three goes. Ooh, but it's short.
And
Out on, I believe that's going to be out on CSUN there.
that was a good defensive play by CSUN. Good closeout on Hughes.
Overall, yeah. Prosper has the ball out of bounds now, sets it into Beatty. Beatty takes it past the half court. Pass it back to Prosper. Prosper now swings it over to Beath. They're swinging it around now. Chaikin with a three, cashes it in.
Good start for Chaikin. Love to see the first one fall down for the Tritons.
3-0 right now for the Tritons as we're in the first half. Davis swings it over. Matadors driving.
Nice move.
Ooh, floater can't go down, but they get the layup and one to fall. That's number 11, Fofana.
Yeah, Fofana had a really good game last night, dropping 22 and 8. So he's looking to expand on what he did last night. So got to keep out for him in this game.
Yeah, he seems like a big that can be powerful, and you know he's got that strength on him. So
yeah, good rebounder for his size too at 6'6".
And the free throw goes down and in. Tritons now taking up the court, 3-3, tied with 1 minute, less than 19 minutes to go in the half. Tritons swinging it around. Beatty has it. Right corner, swings over to Prosper, almost loses it. Prosper drives, but loses control of the ball, and that's out on Tritons CSUN ball.
Got to have a better handle of the ball there. It's good defense though.
Let's see, we got Davis past the half court now. Northridge swinging the ball around. Fofana over in the corner. Fofana driving, kicks it out to, ooh, for a three. Larry Hughes, 6-3 now. CSUN is up.
That's his shot. That's his bread and butter.
Beath has the ball at the top of the key. Swings over to Prosper. Prosper looking for an open man. Swings it back to Beath. Beath driving. Spin, fade away. Can't get it to fall.
Tough shot.
CSUN gets the rebound. Davis has it past the half court. Beyond the key here. Swings it high over to Evans Jr. Oh, can't get the three to fall, but CSUN almost got the rebound, but they do get the foul.
Yeah, this is one of the things that the Matadors are going to try to control, the offensive rebounding in the glass. One of the best rebounding teams in the nation, so you already know they're going to try and crash the boards every time down the floor.
Yeah, that's Bowl. No, sorry, that's Josh O'Garo there that flew in from the three-point line to try and grab that rebound.
Yeah. This is where the game could be decided, too. I mean, both teams are very mid free throw shooting teams, 60 to 70% on any given night. So game could be decided by these free throws.
We'll see how this goes. It is now 7-3. That second missed free throw keeps it that way. As Beatty takes it down, under the basket, can't get the layup to fall.
That was a chippy.
Bowl. CSUN now has the ball back in Tritons'
good
side. Davis gets the ball loose. Tritons get possession. That's going to be a foul against CSUN.
Yeah, he pushed him there.
Yeah. Looks like, from what I'm seeing in the very early minutes of the game, Davis is kind of driving to the basket and then swinging the ball out wildly, like looking for an open man. And you know, maybe he's got a little bit of a Luka Doncic syndrome in him, you know, where he tries to swing it out late. But
I mean, he only shoots 22% on threes for the season, so they don't got to worry about those three-pointers for him.
Certainly not. Ethan Ball over the top of the key now. Trian's looking around. Bull gives it back to Beef. Bull down under, swinging, gets the layup to fall.
Move. That was a good pick and roll there.
Yeah.
Good roll from Bull.
Also to mention, Mays is now in the game for the Trians. It is 5-7. Trians down by 2. That 3 from CSUN doesn't go.
Shaken's in the corner.
Mays taking the ball up. Dribble. Gives it to Chaikin. Chaikin gets open. Can't get the jumper to fall. Bull tries to crash the board. Can't secure the rebound. Davis driving. Swings it.
Good defense.
CSUN can't get the rebound. Trians now have it. Beath climbing up the court. Beath guarded. Gives it over to Beatty. Beatty back to Beath. Beath with 3. Almost came flying in right there. O'Hara or Hayes. Sorry, that was Hughes for CSUN. CSUN has the rebound. Driving through. Kicking it around. Have a man open for 3. Can't get it to fall. Rebound goes to the Trians. Beath taking it up the court.
Oh,
Knocks a man down, but can't knock down the layup.
that was a wide open lay.
Yeah, CSUN has the rebound now as Hughes is on Hayes. Hayes is on Hughes. Hughes goes, floater, can't
Good
get it to
defense by
fall.
Bull.
There you go, Bull. Beath now taking up the court, swings it over to Chaikin. Chaikin over to Mays. Almost got the layup, but trying to get the rebound. Chaikin can't catch the 3 to cash.
Good looks there, just couldn't hook their shots.
Yeah, a lot of missed opportunities for both teams. As we're still 7-5. Looks like CSUN is still up with about 16 minutes to go. Double team now from Trians. CSUN swinging the ball around. Trians
steal
get
by
the
Bull.
steal. Bull, what a good.
Good anticipation there.
There you go. Shaken with the 3. Cashes it in.
That's what you see from Alex Shaken, that spot up 3-point shooting. That's what he gives the Tritons.
CSUN has 3, what might now be 4 players looking to come off the bench.
Great hands by Mays there.
Mays gets a deflection. It's out of bounds now. CSUN switching some things up here. We'll see now who's going to be coming in for the Matadors and if the Trians look to make any changes for themselves.
Yeah. One thing that I've seen from the Matadors is their pace. I mean, they play hard and they play fast. We saw it last time we went against them at home. They are a very fast team, and when they get that rebound and go in transition, they were going to sprint the floor and try and get something at the rim or get a kick out, which is what they love to do.
We'll see here as they're going to game plan and workshop to see what they can get going. Tritons have 8 points to the CSUN 7 points. Just under 15 minutes to go in the first half. Overall, we're seeing some good play from both teams. It looks like the Tritons at the end there were trying to double Josiah Davis to limit his vision and limit his ability to swing the rock, which ended up working. CSUN, passed the ball a few times, and Bull was able to sniff a pass out early and got in front of it and, kind of stole that, which then led to the shake-in 3. So overall defense is going to be, part of the name of the game for both teams, but CSUN is very pass heavy. I mean, as the Tritons are, as most basketball teams are, but they are very, flashy passes, I would say. So we'll see here.
Yeah, let's see if the Tritons continue to double Josiah Davis on these drives. They want to limit his passing vision as much as possible and try and confuse this offense into taking shots that aren't necessarily what they draw up. So let's see what they do here on defense.
For CSUN, it looks like we have Davis Jr. in. We have, that's James Evans Jr. We have Chisholm, who swings it over to Evans Jr., who loses control of it. Tries to have things now, taking it up the field. Burke, at the top of the key, swings it over. Here we have Vance, swinging over to Mays. Mays underneath to Beath, who drives the lane, can't get it to fall though.
Tough start for Beath tonight.
Evans Jr. taking it up for CSUN. CSUN gets the pass in. Ooh, what a
That was a nice, that's an athletic move right there.
That is a quick change layup there. as Burke takes it up the court for the Tritons. Burke looking, Vance has it now over to Mays. Back over to Beatty, back over to Burke in the corner. Working the baseline. Oh, almost gets the pass.
Nice. And here's the tempo. Ooh. Tough layup.
Matadors now 11-8 against the Tritons here. Tritons taking the ball back up the court. Beatty with it, over to Mays. Mays to Burke. Burke, hesi three. Mays drives, Beatty. Three.
Good look by Beatty there.
Nothing but net. CSUN has the ball past the half-court line. Burke guarding. Can't guard his man well enough to stop the layup. 13-11 now. CSUN is up. 14 minutes to go. We have Beatty with it past the half-court line. Swings it to Beath. Beath to Burke. Burke to Beath. Beath looking. Burke. That's going to be short on the three, but Beatty gets the rebound.
Good pass.
Ooh, good awareness to get it over to Mays, who's wide open for the layup.
Yeah.
13-13 now. We're even. Oh.
A little too aggressive defensively there.
Beatty almost got the steal there, but couldn't quite execute. We're seeing a switch up here for both teams now. Starters are basically coming back in for both teams. Beatty and Beath both on the bench now for the Tritons. As Hughes and Grady Lewis take the bench for CSUN as well. Davis has it at the top of the key, driving in. Oh, CSUN player fell down just a little bit.
Good block. Blocked by Vance.
Nice job, way to get up there. Bull has the ball, gives it to Burke. Burke gives it to Mays. Mays over to Prosper. Swinging the ball, a lot of passing going on right now. Oh. Looks like there's a foul on number 15 for CSUN. That's Chisholm. That's going to be a inbound pass here for the Tritons. Prosper with it. Sends it into Burke. Burke over to Bull. Bull drives. Trying to back his man down. He can, but he's triple teamed.
Wow.
Gets the ball stolen.
Here's that pace. Oh, good block again by Vance.
Way to go, way to be there. Ball out on Tritons, so it's going to stay with the Matadors, but what a way to hustle back in transition. Bull got triple teamed there down in the paint. Couldn't really find an open man or take an open shot. As CSUN now has it. Davis backing down. He's double teamed, swings it out. Evans Jr. can't get the layup to fall, but CSUN got the rebound at first and lost it.
Good rebound.
Tritons have the ball up the court now. Still 13-13 with 12 minutes to go. Vance has it. Guarded heavily, guarded closely. Mays sends it over to Prosper. Burke has it, drives, baseline. Spins around, fakes out, Vance. Oh, can't get the three to fall.
That was a nice little fake spin by Burke there, though.
Yeah, he had the move on him. CSUN has the ball now. Davis calming things down. Chisholm has it.
There's that screen.
Driving. Burke tries to sell a charge, but can't get it to go. Referee says, no way, Jose. 15-13 now. CSUN up by 2. Vance in the corner. Oh, can't get it to go, but Mays gets the loose ball. Burke gets the three to fall.
Good start for the Tritons from three-point range.
Yeah, right now they are hitting, and it's working for them. It is now 16-15. Tritons up by 1. 10 minutes left to go. Chisholm driving on Prosper. Loses it, but gets it over to his man in the corner. He then gets it back to Davis. Davis is driving, swings it. Top of the key, three, gets it to fall.
That was a nice swing by the Matadors there.
16-18 now, CSUN leading. Mays has it, swings it to Vance. Vance Back over to Burke. Mays gets it into Bowl. Bowl gets a foul. So that's perfect. What I'm noticing a lot is Davis is really just driving the basket and swinging it out like wide.
Yeah, that has a lot to do with the Tritons' game plan. I mean, they have Danged It always in the paint, and they're kind of limiting that drive by Josiah Davis and forcing him to kick it out, which kind of confuses the offense.
Yeah, unfortunate they got a three-pointer off of that last one, but overall that's something to notice. Yeah, he's not getting too many open looks underneath the basket, so I believe him doing those wild passes and swinging it out is kind of his try to workshop it for that. They're handing out pizza again. I remember last time when we came to visit, when we came to the basketball game as fans, we were obviously wearing our UCSD merch and we tried to get some pizza. CSUN cheerleaders were not giving us any of the pizza, and instead we're giving it to their loyal Matador fans, as they should.
As they should.
I was just a little hungry at the time, but all's fair in basketball, I suppose.
Yes, sir.
We'll see what Clint Allard cooks up for his Tritons as they're down by 2 with 10 minutes left to go in the first half.
Yeah.
All in all, they're not doing too bad. What are you liking, David?
I'm really liking the Tritons' ball movement. I mean, I see a lot of passes. I see a lot of ball movement, getting their guys open. Also in transition, they've been really solid trying to get their guys and finding the right spots. And also rebounding. One of the keys of the game was really focus on that rebounding. And right now, they've been crashing the glass, both offensively and defensively.
Certainly. It's been a big rebounding game. Tritons, as you mentioned, doing pretty good from the three-point. They're shooting 44%. They're 4 for 9. CSUN has only shot 6 three-pointers and has only made 2. So all in all, they're doing a little bit better. As Beatty now has it for the Tritons. Out of bounds with the inbound pass. Gets it into Prosper. Prosper back to Beatty. Chaikin has it at the top of the 3. Bull swings it over to Beath. Beath over to Prosper. Something.
Offensive foul.
I think that was a moving screen potentially on Beatty there. So that was a rough one too, because Chaikin shot the 3 after the whistle was called and it was cash. So unfortunate there as Davis and CSUN take the ball past the half-court line. Less than 10 minutes to go now. Matador still up by 2.
There's that pick and roll.
Pick and roll gets the layup to go down for CSUN. Prosper has the ball for the Tritons. Swings it over to Beath. Beath over to Chaikin. Chaikin to Beatty. Beatty looking for an open man. Beath has it, top of the key. Chaikin sends it down into Prosper.
Double team.
Prosper double team, sends it into Bull. Bull gets the foul there.
That was a tough pass to find by Prosper.
Yeah, great vision there. Bull goes up and gets fouled by Davis. I'm not too sure if that was a foul. I get that it's hard for our team to kind of get in there. They're really defensively, CSUN is kind of covering the floor pretty well.
Yeah, they have been kind of all around the floor for this game recently. So let's see if the Tritons can kind of dissect that defense.
Here we go. Here's Bull with the first one. Can't knock the first one down. Bull sets up for his second free throw here. He's feeling it. I can tell it. Shoots. And makes it off the back iron. There we go. Matadors have it. 17-20. 9.5 minutes left to go. Matadors swinging it around. Davis has it. He's guarded closely by Beath, who's swatting at the ball, trying to cover Davis's vision. Pick and roll set. Davis is driving.
Good
Spins
defense
around.
on Davis, and that's a travel,
Travel on Davis there.
Good defense and good plant his feet by Bull.
Yeah. Bull's not backing down. He's not falling for those spin moves there. Beatty and the Tritons taking the ball up past half court now. Over to Chaikin. Over the ball, over to Beef. Hesitated with the 3, sends it over to Prosper.
They're asking for a double team on Prosper.
He sends it into Beatty. Back out to Prosper. Prosper drives. Some type of foul here.
Shooting foul.
Looks like a shooting foul, yeah. Prosper 2 at the line.
On Hughes.
So it looks like they're double teaming Prosper here, which I'm not too sure.
I think it has a lot to do with his post presence. They don't really want him to get into the post, and when Prosper gets into the post and gets deep positioning in the post, it kind of forces them to pay more attention to him.
Yeah, he's got no points so far. Shakin sends it into Bull, who gets in for the tough layup. Way to go, Bull.
Good driving kick by Chaikin.
20-19 here as the Matadors have it. They're doubled now. Davis in the corner.
Good defense.
Sends
Great
it over.
steal by Prosper.
Prosper up with the layup, gets it to fall.
Kind of looked like he wanted to dunk that, but decided to go to the layup last second.
Prosper limping at the end there. I'm not sure if that's just for show. I hope so.
Yeah.
Davis has it in the corner. Tiptoes the line, can't get it to fall.
Good defense by the Tritons.
Thought he was fouled, I guess. Beath drives in.
Offensive foul.
That's a charge.
Great defense by Hughes there, and immediately knew that Beath wanted to take it to the rim and set his feet and drew the charge.
I feel like that's always a tough call to try and make. You know,
Yeah.
the charge is something that's like last second. Are the feet set? You know, all this and that.
You
So
give him space to give a step. Yeah, you know, it's a hard call to make, but I think that was the right call there.
unfortunate there. 21-20. Trions are up by 1 point. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the first half as CSUN has the ball.
There's that pick and roll again.
Shakin guarding on the baseline. Double teamed. Sends it out.
That was a wild pass right there.
That's number 5, James Evans Jr., who got double teamed and sent the ball out towards the stands. So now we have an inbound pass for the Trions as Mays. He sends it into Beatty. Beatty working. Gets it to Mays. Mays gets it to Beath. To Bull. Bull
Got the
sees a mismatch.
Oh,
Nice. Bull gets his first attempt blocked, but able to recover.
good second effort by Bull there.
There you go. It is now 23-20. Trions up with less than 8 minutes. Okay, that 3 is long and gone.
That was a tough shot there.
Yeah, CSUN out of bounds. Timeout here taken. I'm not too sure if it's by CSUN or the Trions. I would have to imagine if it's by CSUN, but I think it's a media timeout.
Yep.
As we're now having a bit of a event happen, but nonetheless, Trions up by 3 as they're able to capitalize off of some CSUN offensive mistakes, some wild passes, some out of bounds.
Yeah, you got to credit the Tritons on their defense there. I mean, they've been covering the Matadors really well, forcing these turnovers. Love what they've been doing with Josiah Davis and Larry Hughes. They've been really limiting his touches, and every time he does and he puts up the ball, it's been a miss. So great defense so far for the Tritons on the Matadors.
Yeah, so far it's been a close-knit game, as you can see by the score, 23-20. Both teams fighting tooth and nail here to try to get, you know, a little bit of a cushion, as you might call it. Not too many subs have come in for both teams. I think CSUN has had more substitutions than the Trions, but
Yeah.
the Tritons, for the most part, sticking with their starting 5, and I mean, for the most part, it's working, I have to say. So
Yeah, they've had a really good offensive flow to start the game, and that's obviously what you want. You want to get started really early so that momentum can carry you into the second half.
yeah, we'll see here what the plans are for these coaches to cook up, to try to workshop something and get some things going for their teams. Trions looking to hold on to this lead and make it grow. But we'll see if they're able to and if they go with a different look in here. I also really quickly want to double check.
They get a dance cam here.
Funny enough, last year when we came to visit, there was a lot more students at the game. The whole back row bleacher section was open. Like, it was a lot more student participation than right now. It looks like it's mainly a family event.
Yeah.
Funny enough, but
It's still loud though.
it is. It really is. Trines have the ball now. BD takes it past the half-point line. Over to Chaikin. Chaikin over to Mays. Surveying. Swings it over to Johnson. Johnson over to Mays. Mays has some separation. Backing his man down. Sends it over to Johnson.
Sure.
Can't get the three to fall. Rough. That's rough.
Good look though.
Yeah. Matadors have it now. Swinging the ball around.
Ooh.
Almost went for the three. Drives in instead. Kicks out. Some passes from CSUN here. Double team. CSUN 3. Goes down. Ties the game here.
Good defense on that possession, but they just let the lone guy get free.
Beef almost answers right back. Mays gets the rebound. Triple team.
Good move by Mays there though. Notice that it was short and get that up.
Gets the layup to fall. 25-23 now. Trines up by 2. Matadors driving in the paint. Swinging it out. Driving in the paint again. Can't get the floater to fall, but it's out on CSUN.
And you can see there that both of those guys that were trying to go for the rebound for the Matadors jumped as high as they could, so they be second possessions.
You have to say as well, you have to know, Matadors have some high flying fun out here. They can get up there.
You can put some of these guys in a dunk contest.
Literally. BD has it now for the Trines, taking it up. Johnson, Beef. Mays asking for it in the paint. BD swings it back over to Johnson. Johnson looking for an open man. Mays gets open. Gets the pick and roll by Beef. Beef over to Chaikin. Chaikin back into Beef. Less than 2 seconds. He's got to shoot it. Shoot it.
That was great defense right there.
Totally covered the Matadors. Trines talking some things over. BD letting Beef know what he sees. But all in all, Matadors had it covered down to a T.
Great individual defense by Hughes. You know him for his scoring, but he can play on that side too.
Davis picks up speed, drives in, down. Matadors get the layup to fall. Lewis there. It is now 25-25 even game. Mays has it near the shoulder, drives in, swings it out to Beatty. Can't get the three to fall. Tries transition to defense. Davis barreling down, swings it out.
Oh.
Ooh, some wild passes there from the Matadors, but they get the three to fall.
That was a possession that could have been a disaster for the Matadors, but ended up in the three.
28-25 now for the Matadors. Trines looking to answer back. Chaikin here. Chaikin driving. Throws it up.
I think he was looking for a whistle there.
Yeah, couldn't find one there.
Oh,
Matadors
good.
send a
Good
wild
anticipation
pass.
by Mays.
There you go. Trines have the ball back in their possession now. Beef in the corner. Swings it over to Johnson. Beatty. Chaikin over to Beef. Chaikin.
Fouled on the three.
Wow. That's going to be a three-point play there.
They closed out on them, but they got contact, and the refs blew the whistle.
Again, the Matadors' wild passing kind of, comes back to bite them as Mays was able to sneak in there and get the steal. I feel like the Matadors, for some reason, are playing some oddball and just driving the lane, looking for something. If not, kick it way out.
They're taking risks.
Chaikin's first free throw can't fall. Here we go. We have Burke and Ball on the sideline waiting to come in. Shaking here. Can't get the second one to fall either. That one's in and out. It's okay. He's got it here. Shaking, gearing up for the third one.
Gotta hit this one.
Burke and Ball are both back in the game. Shaking gets the last one to fall. 26-28. Trines down by 2, less than 5 minutes to go. Davis drives on Mays. Davis kicks it out. Matadors guarded closely.
Another steal by Mays.
Swings it over to Burke. Oh, almost gets the 3 to fall.
Good contest there.
Matadors picking it up the court now. Swing it out to Chisholm. Chisholm drives. Ooh, good adjustment to finish the layup by Chisholm. 30 to 26. Trying down by 4. Now 4 minutes left. Mays, top of the key, swings it over to Shaken. Shaken into Bowl. Bowl senses a mismatch here. Tries to drive, gets it poked away, but recovers. Foul against the Matadors.
Yeah, they were late to double team, and Bowl was just able to get his positioning in the paint and drew a foul.
Looks like Chisholm here has his 3rd personal foul. Just something you never want to see. It looks like we have another media timeout as the dance team is out here now looking to put on a performance. But the real performance is when the ball's on the court.
Yes,
and what are
sir.
you seeing so far, David?
Yeah, so after a 4-9 start from the Tritons, they've kind of cooled down, missing their last 4 threes, and they're down to 31%. Meanwhile, the Matadors, they're up to 44% on 4 for 9 from 3. So obviously we see a switch here, and the Tritons kind of cooling down on offense, while the Matadors' defense is kind of taking care of them, while their offense has been as electric as it's been all year.
Certainly, I think something else that's helping the Tritons stay in this one as well as the turnovers by the Matadors. I believe that's what now, 3 turnovers from the Matadors so far. So
yeah,
overall not too great on their end, just because they've had a lot of wild passes that haven't gone their way. So, you know, that's something you never really want for your team, is to turn the ball over so much. A team that turns the ball over, you know, well more than a handful, well more than a dozen times is going to find it hard to win come the end of the game. So
gotta keep the ball security.
Yeah, we'll see how the Matadors might try to clean that up here as they come into the last 4 minutes of the first half. Up by 4, so their game plan so far, whatever it's been, has been working just enough. As Bowl will now set up to take his 2 free throws. And we'll see here if the Tritons go with a different look. No, it's still Burke, Beatty, Shaken, Mays, and Bowl.
Let's see if Bowl can hit his free throws here.
Matadors still have Davis, Chisholm, Ogaro, Osana, and Jordan Brinson. Bowl, first free throw, falls. 27-30 now. Matadors up by 3, sorry. Here, gets his second free throw to fall.
Good to see Bowl knock down his free throws.
28-30 now. Tritons only down by 2. 3 minutes left to go in the half. Davis drives. He has a man open.
Oh.
Bowl couldn't get the block set up.
Good awareness by Davis there to notice that he was under the rim.
Yeah. Davis's passing is surely going to be an X factor in this game, and the Tritons have to learn how to control and contain it.
Yeah.
Burke has it at the top of the key for the Tritons. Swings it over to Shaken. Shaken over to Mays. Takes the 3. Can't get it to fall.
One of the things that Mays got to work on is his three-point shooting, so good to see him taking that.
32-28 now. Matadors up by 4. They swing it for an open 3, and they get it to fall. Tritons trying to adjust here. They don't want to fall too far behind. It is now 35-28. They're down by 7. 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Beatty has it, gives it into Bowl. Bowl on Chisholm. Backing him down. Chisholm doesn't have the double team yet. Bowl loses his dribble, but it's a travel.
Good defense again. They double team Bowl in the post and force the turnover.
Tritons are going to have to find some mid-range looks because nothing is working down low, and it seems as though their three-point game is drying up here. Matadors have the ball, taking it up the court. Davis sends it into Brinson. Sends it over to Fofana. Matadors dancing around, trying to get down the lane.
The defense by Chaikin there.
Yeah. Davis has the ball, loses control, but Matadors are able to recover. Sends it back over to Davis. Davis drives, dribbles, gets the floater to fall.
That was a tough hop step into that floater.
37-28 now for the Matadors. Trans need to get something to go. Sends it over to Chaikin. Chaikin resets. Fires the three, can't get it to fall, but Bull gets the rebound. Sends it over to Beatty. Beatty back to Chaikin. Chaikin over to Beats. Beatty looks for the three, doesn't want to shoot it just yet. Bull has it, drives his man backwards. He's fouled.
There's that post up again.
Seems like the Matadors sideline is upset at some missed travel and potential double dribble calls there that weren't. So Matadors, I mean, you're never going to like that. Whenever you see a call, you're going to want it to be called. So Bull sits up here to shoot some free throws. Can't get the first one to fall. That one was tough.
Yeah, this is what's tough for the Tritons. They got to be able to knock down those free throws if they want to get this game.
Momentum is certainly with the Matadors still. Bull sets up here for a second free throw. Can't get it to fall. Matadors secure the rebound. Davis has it. Takes it well up the court. Guarded heavily by Beef. He's now double teamed. They swing it around. Davis has it again. Goes for the layup and gets it to fall.
They're attacking. They're attacking the paint.
They are relentless. Mays has it, swings it over to Beef. Bull looked for the three, didn't want to shoot it. Gives it to Chaikin. Chaikin dancing around, sends it to Beef. Beatty has it, drives. Gets it rejected. And that's going to remain with the Matadors now. Timeout taken by the Trions. They're down by 11 points. It's 39-28 with only 1 minute and less than a minute to go, actually, 59 seconds. Looks like the Trends are going to close out the half by, if they're lucky, down by 11.
Yeah, I mean, so far, ever since that last time out, the Tritons' offense has kind of been stale. It's been not what we saw when the game first started, where the offense was flowing. And you got to credit the Matadors for their defense. They've been really good defensively, forcing turnovers and playing good defense in the post. The Tritons just got to find a way to attack that and maybe change their offensive scheme a little bit.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I mean, this half will close out. We'll see how they may adjust and, you know, what they'll work on to figure out how to slow the Matadors here, because right now the Matadors are about to start running away with this game.
Yep.
I think firstly you have to limit Davis's ability to drive and swing the ball around.
Yeah.
Make him make more mistakes. Matadors have it now with Davis. Davis sends it into the paint. Matadors driving at the top of the key now. Chisholm with the three. Can't get it to fall. Tries secure the rebound, but it's a loose ball and some fighting going on. So now it's going to stick with the Tritons here.
Good fight for the rebound there.
Tritons are going to have the ball.
Danged it back at the line.
There you go.
See if he can hit his free throws again. This is best case scenario for the Matadors. No one else you'd want on the line than danged it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Danged it. Drops. Shoots. Short. But Trojans almost get the ball back. Oh, they can't regain the rebound.
There's that tempo again. Josiah Davis and one. Wow. They run and they run it hard.
It is now going to be, I think they're saying.
Oh, was it not a?
The foul was before the shot.
Oh, well, that works out for the Tritons.
Yeah. So no points there. Matadors under the hoop.
And
that one is called.
A foul.
Looks like that one might have been on Vance there. So that's going to be 2. That's Ogaro at the line.
Shot clock turned off, so Tritons will get the final possession of the quarter, of the half.
We'll see here what the game plan is for this last possession. If the Trojans are going to try to just drive and get any sort of kind of layup look that they can and hope for a foul call, or if they're going to try to get open for a 3. The first free throw falls for the Matadors. They now have 40. Ogaro lines up for a second. Team trying slowly taking up the court now with BD.
Tritons have not scored in the last 4 minutes, so let's see if they can get something here to close out the half.
Less than 12 seconds on the shot clock. BD looks, looking. Shaken with the last shot. Can't get it to fall. Rebound for Tritons. Oh, that one doesn't go either. 2 shots unable to go into the basket at the end there for the Trojans. So it remains 41-28 in favor of the Matadors here, as they are going to the locker room happy and smiling with what they've been able to do. What are we seeing, David? What do the Trojans need to do to get the offense going?
Yeah, I mean, their three-point shooting has kind of died down a little bit. Now they're down to 25%, so obviously the three-point shot isn't working for them. And the drive isn't working for them either. Anytime they get into the post with either Prosper or Bowl, the Matadors always set a second and force the Tritons to either a turnover or a bad shot or a foul, which is working for the Matadors because the Tritons are shooting 40%, 4 for 10 from the free throw line. So you just got to get good looks, got to get more plays to get more open shots, whether it be on the perimeter or on the in the paint. And on the defensive end, I mean, you got to stop this tempo. CSUN plays super fast. No matter whether it be Josiah Davis, Joshua Ogaro, or Larry Hughes, I mean, they just play, and they play tough, and they play hard, and they're always going to try and get to the rim, and they have really good finishers on this team. So being able to try to slow down their tempo and being able to control it of their own, and, or maybe even match that tempo and try and play with that same speed and athleticism is definitely important for the Tritons here.
Yeah, I mean, you talk tempo, you talk Davis. He's been a key factor for CSUN here. Just his ability to be physical, his speed, his fast twitch. He's been like basically exactly what the Matadors have needed.
Yeah.
To get this lead. He's been the main one driving the ball down the court, looking for open shots, and if he can't find him, he swings it out, and the majority of the time is able to find a man. I think what works with CSUN too is their passes, even though they're a little bit wild, they go up high. And as we noted before, CSUN, they can jump. They can get up. They can get up there. So
they're super athletic. So
it's not any cause for alarm for them to have to jump and try to get up high, because they're able to do exactly that. So.
Yeah, exactly. So the Tritons got to find a way to, like I said, slow down the tempo. But also, you can't really do much about the athleticism. So try and get them to shoot from the perimeter. I mean, they haven't shot much of the perimeter, but they are 5 and 11, 45%, which is pretty good. But if you can stop them from getting to the rim and drawing these fouls and getting these easy layups, or sometimes even tough layups that fall, then you got to try something different.
Yeah, we'll see what the Trions cook up here coming out of the break. And overall, I mean, it's, you know, not the best thing to go into the break being down by 13, but the game isn't over until the second half buzzer sounds. So we'll see how they adjust and what they'll do differently quickly. I want to see if I can pull up the Fullerton game and see if we can get a score for you guys here and try to see exactly what's happening. But
so something to be a little bit optimistic about even after this bad half is when the Tritons trail a half on the road, they're 2-1, so they have a positive record when they trail a half. Now, granted, they are down by 13, which is a pretty big deficit, but something to maybe be optimistic about heading into the second half.
Trions are certainly have the potential to be a second half team, you know, so we'll see how they match up here coming out of the break. But it'll be interesting nonetheless. We are, in the meantime, going to take a short 5-minute break to readjust, let our voices get a rest, and we will be back with you just shortly after this break. Alrighty, everybody, thank you for sticking around. We are back, and the halftime break is almost over here as we just take a look at some of the stats here from the Tritons. I'll go ahead and go over some of the CSUN statistics here. We're looking at shooting overall from the free throw line. They're 4 for 5, so they've been, pretty consistent there. Haven't taken too many trips, but they've capitalized on those that they've gotten. 5 for 11 from the 3, and overall they're shooting 51% from the field, so not a bad shooting percentage, and overall their numbers are pretty spread out evenly. There's no one player that can be clearly shown as being the dominant force on the team, but overall they're spreading the ball around. They're, getting some open looks. It looks like Chisholm is the one that's kind of leading the charge a little bit there, but overall, no major fouls from them. Fouls in total overall is 9, which isn't too bad, but they've got to clean up those turnovers. 11 turnovers, that they've gotten away from them there. So we'll kind of see how they adjust coming into the second half.
Yeah, and for the Tritons, I mean, it was a tough half for them. 29.4% field goal percentage, 23.5% three-point percentage, 40% from the free throw line. One of the things that I really wanted to see tonight was Leo Beath trying to get it going, and so far he's 0 for 6 and 0 for 3 from 3. So, and the Tritons as a whole are 4 for 17. So the three-point shooting has been it hasn't been great, and it hasn't been great as of late. I mean, the Tritons have been shooting like 25% over the last 3-4 games. So it's unfortunate to see that the Tritons three-point woes won't go away yet. So is their free throw woes. I mean, they're not a great free throw shooting team, and Dangdit has shot 7 of those 10 free throws, and he's only made 3 of them, as well as trying to get other guys involved. I mean, CSUN's leading in bench points 26-7, which is an insane margin for the Matadors, and a tough one to climb for the Tritons. So hopefully we can get some more production off our bench and also make this game a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, the Tritons haven't really subbed in too many people overall. I feel like it's been
most of their starters, yeah.
Yeah, most of their starters are carrying the heaviest load. Other than Mays, who didn't start this game but started last game, no other Triton off the bench has more than 7 minutes playing, and that's just Aiden Burke.
Yeah.
Whereas if you look at CSUN's side of the ball, a good number of their players that didn't start have over 10 minutes and over 6 minutes. So they're definitely more comfortable switching people in and around. And it'll be interesting to see if the Tritons look to, somebody like a Pendleton to come in or somebody like a Vucevic to come in. And,
yeah.
I mean, they've got great size, and maybe that's something that they need to be more aware of. I would say something else as well is they need to be more aware of not Davis, but where Davis's eyes are going.
Yeah.
Because Davis being locked down is one thing, but he's always been able to find an open man that's unguarded because Davis is currently double teamed, and he's able to kind of swing it out. So they need to be more focused on where Davis is going than where he's at. That'll be key for the Tritons. So we'll see how they adjust here as they take the floor and they get ready to get started. Tritons versus CSUN again. If you're just tuning in, CSUN is up 41-28 on the Tritons at the 13-point lead that they have coming into this second half. That's going to be 20 minutes of non-stop basketball action.
Let's see if the Tritons can mount a comeback here and get this second half going strong.
Matadors have to break it up already. They're running a little over on time for the break. So.
Technical foul.
Yeah.
Matadors will start off the ball to start the second half.
I have to say, this referee looks familiar. It looks like he used to be an NFL referee.
Yeah, I get what you mean. He definitely looks like he used to be an NFL referee, but
yeah, back to the basketball. Sorry about that. CSUN now has the ball. Davis in the corner, swings it in to a driving Matador. Can't get the ball.
And there goes the paint attack again. CSUN has been attacking that paint and getting fouls all game long.
That's Fofana. Shooting foul here, too, at the line. for the Matadors. 42 now for them. And this second one here would make it 43. And it went in. It's 43 now for CSUN, 43-28.
Tough hill to climb for the Tritons here.
Trying swinging it around. Beath at the top of the key. Swings it over to Beatty. Beatty sees the three, wants it, can't make it happen.
3-point wars continue for the Tritons.
CSUN has the ball now, driving up the court. Davis drives,
Ooh.
gets the layup to fall.
That's that craftiness that Davis has been showing this entire game.
Davis is a menace. Beatty has it for the Tritons, sends ball in. Matadors looking for a foul. They're not sure on what. Maybe a moving screen potentially. Mays has it. Gets the ball to go in, but
travel.
it's a travel.
Didn't set his feet. That would have been an and one too if he set his feet and didn't go for the travel.
Normally, I'm not a pessimist, but I don't like what I'm seeing.
Down 17. Matador with all the momentum in the world.
The Trines are going to have to mount. Oh my days. Trine defense is collapsing here.
Good stop.
They're not able to get the rebound, but I did not like what I just saw out of the defense there.
Yeah,
they were
that
lost.
Was rough.
Beath sends it over to Shaken.
Oh,
what was that?
He wanted to go for it, but that was a good closeout by Evans Jr. there. And
Yeah.
forced that turnover.
That's not what you want to see. And it looks like, yep, sure enough. Hamilton's coming in.
Gets a different look for the Tritons. Hopefully that gives them something.
We'll see here. Clint Allard trying to instill some confidence in his guys here as they're down by 17. 18 minutes left to go. Matadors almost lose possession. Swings it around. Pendleton gets a fingertip on it. Snaps it out of bounds.
That was a good defensive possession there. Let's see if they can close it out.
Way to keep your eyes up, Pendleton. Matadors have it. Davis around the perimeter. Scoots back a little bit. Swings it over to his teammate. Can't get it to fall. Try and secure the rebound with Beath. Beath drives in. Kicks out to Beatty. Beatty over to Shaken. Shaken over to Beath. Beath into Pendleton. Pendleton over to Mays. Mays drives in, sends it into Pendleton. Pendleton pump fakes, but can't back down Davis. Can't get the layup to fall, but tries. Mays secures the rebound.
And one.
And gets the foul. Way to go there.
Great hustle by Hudson Mays there, using his jump to get that offensive rebound and then drawing the foul and hitting the shot.
Davis might be just a foot shorter than Pendleton, but he was not backing down.
Indeed.
Pendleton got to get that strength up, I can't lie. Davis is ferocious as Mays here is at the line. It is now 30-45. Trying to make it 31. And it is 31-45. Trying only down by 14.
Still a lot of time left too.
Yep. Davis has the ball, drives on Beath.
Foul on the floor.
No basket, but there is a foul, yeah. That seems to be Davis's motive, is get up to the, top of the key, tween, drive, spin.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Tritons kind of like not pick him up, maybe pick him up like full court and kind of slow him down a little bit, because they're just letting him get to the paint and get into the top of the key.
Yeah, if he gets a full head of steam, that's hard to beat. Beatty gets the steal here for the Tritons, gets the layup to go.
Matador's bench was jawing for a foul there on the inbound pass.
Davis has the ball again, top of the key. Tween swings it out to Evans Jr. Evans Jr. drives, blocked by Pendleton there.
Great block by Pendleton.
Mays ran into Beatty a little bit, almost lost the ball, but they recover. Over to Pendleton. Pendleton into Mays. It is now 33-45. Trines only down by 12. Shaken has it. Shaken tries to drive, but he's fouled. I feel like Shaken has the potential. He's got everything that you would, for the most part, want to see in a player like him.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the tools. He's just got to figure out how to use them and use them effectively.
Yeah, he gives me Magai vibes.
Indeed.
If you know who Magai was. Mays swings over to Shaken. Shaken near the logo. Dribble, swings it back over to Mays. Mays backing down his man. Gets the jumper to fall.
Nice pull-up by Hudson Mays there. Worked his way into the paint and got the little jumper to fall.
That's what they need, 35-45. Trions only down by 10 now. You can't let Matadors reclaim momentum, though. Chisholm with the three. Can't get it to fall. That's going to be out by Pendleton. But overall, good defensive stop there. The Trions are getting the gears to go now.
Yeah, they're starting the second half pretty well.
They need to keep up this momentum. I think Pendleton's size honestly gives them a good advantage down low.
Yeah, he's got the length, but...
Oh, Beef gets the steal for the Trions, almost loses his footing, sends it into Pendleton. Pendleton fakes the layup, but
nice move by Pendleton there.
Gets the next one to fall. Trions now only less than double digits away as they're 37-45. Matadors take a timeout as they need to regroup. They don't want, their cushion to be lost by too much. What are you liking from the Trions now?
I love the defensive intensity and especially these deflections on these passes. I mean, they've been in these there with Pendleton. I mean, that was a really nice move. Beef almost lost his balance, but he regained it, got a really nice pass to Pendleton, and got the score. And overall, the defense this quarter has been really nice. So let's see if they can keep it up, and that can hopefully turn into good offense.
Yeah, we'll see if the Trions can keep up this momentum and keep it pushing, because the Matadors, I wouldn't say that they've slowed down because they're still playing really fast, but overall the momentum is sort of shifting a little bit now that the Trions are climbing and clawing and fighting their way back into this one, only being down by 8 with 16 and a half minutes to go, and the game is not the worst place to be.
Yeah.
I hope that they stick with Pendleton in there, or if not, switch him out with Vucevic. I think that they can benefit from that size. And I think that's what they're finding out, because the Matadors team is tall. Matadors team is tall.
Yeah.
They're big. They're strong. They're
athletic,
fast.
Yeah.
So it's hard. I think the Trions have some good size. They don't have a whole lot of beef on them, but overall size is what's gonna help them certainly here. I think you keep Pendleton in, honestly.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. I mean, ever since Pendleton got in, they have had some really good defensive possessions where either they force turnovers or they've stopped guys at the rim from getting easy shots, which is something that you not see if you didn't have Pendleton in there, if Bull or another wing guard was in there. So having Pendleton there really gives them a new defensive identity that I think they needed.
Trions keeping their original 5 out here. Looks like the Matadors are as well for the most part. Matadors have it. Top of the key, swinging it around now a lot. Pendleton calling out to his man defensively. They're double teaming Davis.
On Davis, yeah.
Good pickup here.
Ooh.
That's going to be a foul on the Tritons there, but nevertheless, Matadors were passing the ball, giving it around. Trions are staying on them, staying locked in.
Yeah, their rotations were really good there, so maybe that hopefully that stays well for the entire game, rest of the game.
We'll see here. Matadors take a wild 3, can't get it to fall, but they get the rebound.
Ooh, Larry Hughes.
He landed
hard
a little awkwardly there.
Limping a little bit. Ooh, he's hurt. Yeah, you do not like to see that.
Yeah.
He's been so good this year too, man. That's tough. Hopefully he's okay.
Too well. Hopefully, certainly. Yeah, looks like he just landed awkwardly there.
Yeah, he's in pain.
You see Davis now has it at the top of the key for the Matadors. Guiding his men. Brinson. Over to Hofana. They're driving. Matadors are driving.
Good defense by Beath there, and it's a shot clock violation. Great defense by Beath there.
There you go. Matadors looking a little disoriented. And it looks like we got a timeout here.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see that from Beath. He hasn't been going offensively this game, so what better way to contribute to the team than on the defensive end? And that was a really good stop on Agar right there.
Yeah, you definitely want to like balance out your contribution. You know, if you're not performing too well offensively, you know, if you can't shoot threes, try to get an open look layup, try to get a floater. If you can't get your offense to go, then, you know, get your defensive going, get some steals.
Yeah.
You know, box some people out, get some rebounds. So
Yeah.
good to see good effort there by Beath. I think the Trojans are believing in themselves, and confidence is half the battle. That's what confidence and momentum, that's what's also going to play a key factor in this game.
Agreed. Yeah, I mean, going down 17 in the second half definitely has to shoot down that confidence, but now you're only down by 8 and on a 9-0 run, so let's see if the Tritons can carry this momentum for the rest of the game.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they come out with after this break here. I'm wishing that the Matadors player, Larry Hughes, that went down, isn't in too much pain. I'm not sure exactly.
It's like a sprained ankle. He went for the 3 and he landed awkwardly.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he turned that ankle or something, so always unfortunate to see any type of injury happen to a player, but
yeah,
hopefully he's okay.
We'll see. We'll see how well it works out for the Matadors to switch some things up, which, as we mentioned, you know, their bench has seen a lot of minutes this game, so it's not like they're rotating in somebody who is you know, not loose. Everybody's fresh on their bench. They've been playing a good amount of minutes, so overall it's not like a big hit to their team if they have to switch somebody in, because they've been doing that this whole game.
Yeah, I mean, their bench production has been really good. I mean, they're led by Chisholm, who's leading the lead team in scoring with 16. So, you know, having that bench production is really nice. Even though you got to be worried about Hughes and all that, I mean, at least you have that bench scoring and that bench depth to, you know, give them a little bit of a cushion or a little bit of hope.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do here coming into it as they switch in Jordan Brinson for Larry Hughes. Trojans now have the ball. Beatty past half court. Swings over to Pendleton. Pendleton over to Mays.
Good
Mays,
cut by Chaikin.
there you go. Mays in a Chaikin for the 2.
Good read by Chaikin to cut there instead of taking that flare screen.
Yeah. Trojans only down by 6 now with less than 16 minutes left to go in the game. Matadors drive. Davis can't get the layup to fall. They're fighting for the rebound. Looks like a jump ball.
Great effort by Pendleton there to force that jump ball.
And that's going to be possession with the Tritons there.
Only down by 6. Let's see. Oh, a lot of time too.
See, as long as if Davis is driving into the paint, as long as you get a big body on him and he goes for the layup, it's not really looking like he's got a great shot there. So
yeah, the Tritons are really trying to force him to get into the paint and force up these wild layups and trying to cover all the passing lanes.
Tritons have the ball now with Beath. Over to Shakin in the corner. Shakin driving on the baseline. Gives it into Mays. Mays spinning, swings it over to Pendleton. Pendleton for the 3.
Oh! The big man knocking down the 3.
We love to see that. 42-45. Tritons are on the comeback. 15 minutes left to go in the game. Matadors swinging it around. A little scared now, a little wild and confused here. Chisholm drives in.
Great defense by the Tritons here.
Their pickups are clean. They're switching off. Davis drives in on Beath.
Missed layup.
Second chance points. Hate to see that, but
Good defensive possession all around, just unfortunate result.
yeah, Matadors get it to fall. It is now 47-42.
Foul on the Matadors.
Yeah. Foul number 11, Bafana.
Love what I'm seeing on the defensive end by the Tritons this quarter. They've really come out from halftime and brought a different intensity than they had in the first quarter.
And it looks like Bafana is being subbed out, as well as Chisholm for Brinson and Grady Lewis here. Trying to have the ball shaken at the logo, directing traffic, asking for a screen, gives it to Pendleton. Wants the big man on him, shaken, driving.
Foul.
Oh, I can't even get the ball again.
Free throws are taken.
42-47. Triton's down by 5. These free throws.
Oh, not free throws. I guess it
not
was
gonna
on the
matter.
floor.
So just an inbound pass here from Beatty. Beatty gets it into Beath.
Oh,
close
that's
layup.
tough. And you could tell he had that one.
Yeah. Davis's triple team swings it out. Can't get the 3 to fall, but they also can't get the rebound. Mays driving. Can't get the layup to fall, but gets
Great
his rebound. Kick it back out.
Wow, good defense.
Kind of want him to kick it back out there.
Yeah.
2-on-2.
Oh.
Matadors get the foul, but they can't get the ball to go in. So it's not an and one, it's just 2 at the line. 47-42 still. Triton's down by 5.
Still in reach. Triton's just gotta slow it down a little bit.
You kind of don't like the idea of Mays driving down the court to take a wild layup.
Yeah, I think he saw that he had an opening and decided to push it, but after that first block, he definitely should have kicked that out and try and see if they can run their offense.
Yeah. Looks like we're getting a switch here now. Beatty is coming out for number 1, Ryder Elizaldes.
Good to see the Tritons trying to go deep in their bench and get some different looks.
It is now 48-42. Matadors up by 6. Shakin has it near the corner. Got his man dancing, sings it over to Pendleton. Pendleton over to Mays. Mays to Beath. Beath fakes the 3, swings it into Pendleton. Beath dancing around. They couldn't get the screen to work. Mays drives in, has a lane and puts up the dunk.
Hudson Mays with the finish. Wow. On his head.
That's going to bring some confidence into the Tritons as they're double teaming Davis here. Davis looks for a man open. Matador swinging it around now. Tritons switching.
Good
Block.
defense.
They
Get the
get
board.
They
Oh.
can't secure the rebound.
I don't know about that one. I saw a ball.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul on Shakin there, but what a dunk.
Wow,
by Mays.
man. He saw the opening. He took it. And, man, he took off.
Stuffed it right in there. You heard the crowd pop.
Yeah.
All the Tritons fans were on their feet for that.
Love to see that. That aggressiveness is exactly what Mays is known for, and he can make some highlight plays like that.
44-48. CSUN is up by 4, sorry. My math is terrible. Inbound, goes to the Matadors here. Driving in on Beath. Double team, swings it out to Davis.
Not a good three-point shooter.
Yeah, they let him shoot that.
Out of bounds on the Tritons.
Pendleton wants a review.
Are they going to review it? Oh, they're going to review it.
Timeout Tritons, they want to review this one.
I don't know. From our perspective, that kind of looked like it went off of Pendleton, but I don't know.
He's saying, yeah, he's
saying that he
apparently.
didn't get it out, but I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see. But love what the Tritons have been doing ever since the second half started. I mean, they've been playing with intensity. They've been playing with pace, exactly what the Matadors didn't want from the Tritons, and they have the momentum going into this game for the rest of this small little stretch that they're on. So it's good to see them kind of get back into the rhythm to their flow of their offense while their defense has been obviously really good and elite.
Looks like here they're showing a replay of the out of bounds.
Okay.
And from the angle,
Oh, that's tough.
that could be Matador. That could be
could
out on the
be,
Matadors.
Matadors, yeah. Kind of looked like the left-handed Shakin maybe could have gotten it, but also the
Yeah.
right hand of not Shakin, sorry, but the right hand of the Matadors could have tipped it.
And also you have to think that, you know, there's certain times where it's like, do you want to challenge? Is this what you want to challenge? How early do you want to challenge? You know? So
Yeah. I mean,
is this worthy? And to them, it was worth challenging. So,
yeah, they were confident.
and it looks like possession is going to be.
It'll be Matador ball, yeah. So it did go to off Pendleton,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Yeah, that's one of those challenges you hope to have back. But You got to adjust. You got to play with what you got to play. I think it's always hard to try to call for a replay. You know,
Yeah,
you never
yeah.
know. You can never be too certain. So
And look at this. Hughes is back in the game. Good to see him
yeah.
well and healthy. Whoa.
Oh, they wanted an alley-oop there for the Matadors.
That was crazy. They get the foul, though.
Yeah.
Good coverage.
Looks like Johnson is coming in for Beef. Still 48-44. Giants down by 4.
Still a lot of time left, too.
Yep. Oh, it looks like it's an inbound. It's not free throws, but it's going to be an inbound pass. Davis has it. Driving, kicks it out. Gets the 3 to fall.
And that's
Hughes.
Hughes' bread and butter. I mean, he's 40% on the 40% from the above the arc on the season.
Elizalde swings it over to Pendleton. Can't get the 3 to fall, but
I feel like he kind of rushed that one.
yeah. Giants playing with their backs against the wall here.
There's that drive again by Josiah Davis.
I think on that last possession, basically what it was is they tried to double or triple team Davis,
Yeah.
which made, you know, people available on the wing, so he swung it out and they cashed in the 3, but that's a tough one.
Yeah, I mean, you try and get the main guy getting into the paint out of the rhythm, but then he just finds the open guy and makes him pay for it.
Yeah. Josiah Davis gets the first one to fall. It is now 52-44. Matadors up.
Giants can't let this little run by the Matadors woe their confidence. They got to stay locked into the game.
Pendleton and Mays are out. Shakin, Burke, Bull, Elizalde, and Johnson are in for the Trians now. Davis gets the second one to fall. 53-44 now. Trians down by 9. Elizalde sends it into Burke. Burke over to Shakin. Shakin into Bull. Shakin dancing.
Oh, good anticipation.
Steal there by Hughes. Matadors have it, running up the court now. Hughes has his man dancing, sends it into Davis. Foul on Elizalde there. It's going to be a timeout. So that's unfortunate so far, where we saw that little blip of hope from the Trians is dwindling away shortly.
Yeah, that little 5-0 run by the Matadors has kind of willed their confidence a little bit, but it's important that the Trians stay locked into this game and keep that defense that was so good to start the second half, keep going, and hopefully get some more stops.
Yeah, we'll see what the Trians' game plan is going into this last half of the second half, I guess you would say. So the last little 11 minutes that we're gonna have to play here. What are they gonna cook up? Are they gonna keep their original 5? They were kind of having a little bit of, some substitutions that were being made, and I also feel like it's that thing of, it's hard to do it. It's hard to also swap your guys in now after they've been sitting on the bench for a while. As we noted, UCSD hasn't been giving that many minutes to the bench, so.
Yeah, I mean, you like to see them bringing out some other guys like Pendleton, and so hopefully they can get some more contributions, but all in all, it's just mostly the mentality of the Tritons. They've been kind of, ever since on this 5-0 run, they've been kind of out of it. The offense has been really well defended, so hopefully they can find ways to attack that Matador defense.
Yeah, we'll see what sort of setup they go with here.
Yeah.
Coming out of the timeout, I feel like, Pendleton might give them their best looks, but
got to give him a rest. He's been playing ever since like the 16-minute mark, so hopefully Bull can give us that same spark of defense that Pendleton gave us.
Yeah. We'll see here. Both teams are back on the court. We see Johnson, Burke, Bull, Beatty, and Shaken are in for the Trions. For the Matadors, you have Davis, Hufana, you have Hughes, you have Evans Jr., and you have Ogaro. So a bit of the same look we saw going into that timeout. Let's see Davis here. Gets the free throw to fall.
Oh, he gets another one. Interesting. I don't know.
It is again a 10-point game now for the Trions, 54-44 in favor of the Matadors. With this free throw, it is still 54-44. Beatty taking the ball up the court now for the Trions.
Let's see if they can get Shaken going.
Shaken sends it into Bull. Bull back out to Shaken. Shaken driving in, almost loses possession.
Offensive foul.
Never going to be a great time when you're fouling people, but that's called on Bull there.
I kind of felt like a frustration foul. He was trying to get into the teeth of Larry Hughes, and he sold it.
Davis has the ball now. Matadors bringing it up the court. Matadors looking for
great cut. Damn.
Wide open underneath the basket. Matadors now have 56-44 on the Trions. Burke has it, gives it to Bull. Bull over to Beatty.
Yeah, and the Trions have been struggling on it as of late.
Beatty over to Shaken. Shaken drives, gets the foul.
Like that aggressive move by Shaken. Gets to the rim, draw a foul, head to the line for two.
I feel like something you want to see as well is because you're down by 12 points with only 10 minutes left to go, you really want to just take the shots that you can get, regardless if it's a three, regardless if it's a layup. Shaken misses the first free throw.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, it feels like the Trions are trying to force up shots, get some momentum, but momentum's not just going to come from just random offense. You got to slow down the game. Even though there's 10 minutes left, that's still a decent amount of time to mount a comeback.
Yeah, you wanna take some looks like any open jumpers you can get, create some space where you can. You know, don't always look for the three and don't always try to go for the layup.
Yeah.
Shaken gets the next one to fall. 56-45 now. Trions down by 11.
And they're picking up full court. Like to see this.
Beath guarding Davis.
They're playing high on Davis.
Davis is slowing down now, I think on purpose, obviously, to waste a little bit of time now. They can't get that one to fall for the Matadors, so that's going to be out on the Trions, sticking with the Matadors' possession here. And it's going to be an inbound pass.
What are they talking about?
Well, I think they're reviewing something here.
Maybe possession of ball.
Maybe. Well, now that that's cleared up, it is still an inbound pass for the Matadors. Hughes can't get the three to fall. And it looks like foul on the Trions there.
Dang the loose ball foul.
Yep. So that sends Fofana to the free throw line. Can't get the first one to fall. But Fofana is gearing up for the second one here now. Gets that one to go, so it is 57-45 for the Matadors here.
Gonna be a tough one to come back down, but not as daunting as a 17-point deficit.
Yep. Beath has it at the top of the key, swings it over to Shaken. Shaken tries to give it to Bull, but Bull's guarded heavily by Davis, who swats it out of bounds. Trines are getting desperate here. If you're going to get desperate, you might as well chuck up some threes, I think. But
yeah, hopefully. I want to see Shaken get involved. They've been doing really good defense, but also feels like offense hasn't involved Shaken a ton.
yeah. Shaken has it, dancing. Drives, spins. Beatty can't get the three to fall. Now it's Matador's possession.
Trines
10 minutes to go.
Hit these open shots that they're getting.
Yes, they do. Matador's Davis dancing around at the free throw line. Drives in, looks to kick out, sends it out.
Oh! Rejected by Danged It.
And now Banged It is out for Pendleton.
So Pendleton gets a small rest of around 2 minutes and checks back in for his size.
Davis has the ball now. Moving around, gives it to Ogaro. Shot clock counting down, they gotta shoot. They can't get it to fall, but they get the rebound. Evans Jr. drives, can't get the layup, but it's a foul on the Tritons.
Yeah, Pendleton was just in the wrong place in the wrong time. Looked like he tried to draw the foul, but the feet were moving a little bit, and it's called a shooting foul.
Yeah, we'll see here now. We'll see what the Trends are going to go with. Evans Jr. first free throw is good. And Evans Jr.'s second free throw here is also good. So that makes it 59 to 45. Trends trail by 14.
Still a lot of time left. Let's see if they can get this offense going.
Pendleton has it, top of the key, swings it over Shaken. Shaken goes into Pendleton, who's under the basket. Pendleton working on Davis, swings out to Beatty for three, gets it to fall.
Love to see that three fall, especially for Beatty.
48 to 59 here. Trends down by 11, 9 minutes left to go. Ooh.
Oh, another sloppy turnover by the Matadors there.
CSUN sends it out of bounds. It's going to be an inbound pass for the Trends here. Shaken has the ball, sends it over to Beatty. Beatty gives it to Shaken. Shaken over to Mays. Mays to Beatty. Beatty to Pendleton. Beatty driving, spins. Can't get the layup to fall, but gets his rebound.
Oh, offensive foul on Beatty. It looked like he got the push off there on the offensive rebound.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
No.
Could have been a big play there for the Trojans.
No.
But instead, that's going to be free throws for the Matadors. Matadors not even bothering to send their players to box out because they have that much faith in Fofana. Now they send Ogaro. This second free throw here makes it a 13-point game. CSUN now 61 to the Tritons 48 with less than 9 minutes to go. Beatty has it.
Here.
Over to Beath. Fakes the three over to Mays. Might as well shoot it from there, Mays. Doesn't do it. Beatty has it in the corner. Swings it over to Shaken. Shaken over to Beath. Taking too much time. You're taking too much time. Beath goes in. Can't get the layup to fall. Pendleton secures the rebound.
Good job by Pendleton to box out, but yeah, they've been taking a lot of time on these possessions.
They're taking up too much time. Also, when Beath went in deep there under the basket, you had a Shaken, I believe, was open in the corner. It was either Shaken or Beatty.
Yeah.
Shaken with the three. Can't get it to fall.
In and out. That would have been a great one for Shaken to hit.
8 minutes left to go. 13-point game. We'll see how this shakes out. Davis and the Matadors have it. Swing it over for Fofana. drives in,
Ooh.
gets the layup to fall.
Yeah, Fofana has that length. He has that athleticism that a lot of CSUN have.
Shaken in the corner, the three is short. Matadors get the rebound. They're driving up the court now.
Feels like the Tritons are just forcing up shots now.
Matadors can't get their shot to fall, the layup, so it's rebound with the Trions. Beath has it, sends it over to Mays.
Good pass to Pendleton.
63-50 now, 8 minutes left to go.
Like that little cut by Pendleton there on the screen.
Davis is trying to tell his team, get your temperature leveled. You know, no worry, it's still 13 points up. Burke is looking to sub in here.
Ball's fused for the Matadors.
Davis and the Matadors are taking up as much time as they can. Davis drives in, swings it out for a three, and that's no good.
Fofana, the offensive foul on that push-off. Same thing like Pendleton.
But again, they try to guard Davis so hard as he drives in the paint that they leave somebody open.
Yeah,
and
they just got lucky there for that one.
And Jordan Brinson has been somewhat decent on the three-point line today. He hasn't been, you know, too terrible, I would say. If you look at it, he's been relatively not, you know, all that bad. Let's see here. He's been 2 for 4 on the three-point line, so, you know, 50%.
Yeah, so, I mean, you know, on the season, he is 20% from threes, so 2 for 4 is kind of, you know, unorthodox, if you would like to say, for Brinson, but still can't leave a guy open.
Yeah, I think regardless, too, I always say you even leave a guy like Pendleton open, he might make a three, you know? So it's like regardless of somebody's shooting percentage, sometimes guys are just going to knock down a shot if they're open enough. So
on any random night. So, I mean, these guys are basketball players. Even though they don't show it in the stats, they know how to hit down these shots. And when you give them a lot of space and a lot of confidence to shoot that three, then they're going to hit it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the rest of this game shapes up here as we're looking at 6 minutes and 56 seconds left in the game.
Going to be a tough one to come back to, but let's see if the Tritons can pull it off.
Tritons have to surmount a comeback. Down by 13. We'll see what they can make do. We'll see as well. Looks like Santa Barbara is also dominating Fullerton. They're up 34-19 as they near the end of their first half.
Has to be expected.
Yeah. Now we're just waiting for the Matadors to take the court. Matadors take a little bit extra time on their timeouts, I must say.
Yeah.
There's not much more that the Matadors have to do to close out this game. They've been rather efficient all around, as you can see by the score. Pendleton lines up for his first free throw. Can't get that one to fall. And that's a rebound Matadors, so it's their ball now. Davis takes it up the court. Beath looking for an opening here. Burke gets switched on to Davis. Davis double teamed, kicks it out.
Close to a turnover there.
They kick it out into the corner. He can't get the three to fall. Beatty
There's
gets
that
the
driving
rebound.
kick again by Josiah Davis, but thankfully, again, it doesn't turn into a three-pointer.
Beatty has the ball now, swings it over to Beath. Beath looking for an open man. Gets it over to Burke. Burke over to Beatty. Beatty into Pendleton.
Good cut by Pendleton again.
Can't get that one to fall, though. The layup missed by Pendleton. 6 minutes left to go. 63-50. Matadors up. Josiah Davis decides to slow things down here as he's guarded by Beath. Triton's not playing high on the perimeter. Hughes gets the teardrop to fall.
That was a nice move by Hughes.
65-50 now. 5.5 minutes to go. Beef has it at the top of the key. Over to Pendleton, over to Beef. For three, gets it to fall.
Love to see that from Beef. Rough night, finally gets the three to fall for his first 3 points of the game.
65-53.
Oh, he tried to.
Woo. Davis tried to slam it there, couldn't hold on to it, but the rebound goes to the Matadors, and they capitalize with a layup putback from Grady Lewis.
Yeah, there goes the offensive rebounding again. Now that time it was mostly just a thing of being at the right place at the right time. But again, I mean, Tritons have been haven't been shooting it well, 35%.
If the Tritons can surmount any sort of comeback here at the end, as Tritons will take possession with an inbound pass from Beatty, who gets it into Beef. Matadors playing some semi-full court press here. Beatty has it at the top. Thinks to swing it over to Pendleton, but instead gives it into Shaken.
Matadors are playing very handsy right now.
Mays has it, gives it over to Beef. Beef drives, lowers the shoulder, swings it into Mays.
Ooh.
Mays can't get the layup to fall.
Another tough break for the Tritons. Excuse me.
Matadors have it now. Davis at the logo, waving people off. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Davis guarded heavily. Kicks it out to Hughes, who gets the three to fall.
And that's the guy you got to look out for the Matadors. When he gets even a single shot down, he just starts to get going.
Beef answers right back with his own three.
That was a nice answer.
It is 70-56 now. I think if you're the Tritons, you just start taking as many threes as you can. There's no other way you can really get back into the game. You're down by 17.
Yeah, at this point, it's kind of do or die.
Layups are not going to do it for you. Jump shots are not going to do it for you. You got to go for.
That was a nice move. Oof.
Especially if the Matadors are going to keep scoring, and it's 72-56 now.
They're just running it.
Over to Beef. Beef now takes the three. Can't get it to fall.
Tritons regain possession.
Out on the Matadors there. Honestly, I think at this point, 3.5 minutes to go. You're down by 16 points. Yeah. You might as well just take whatever three-pointer shots you can get, open or contested.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not much else you can do.
Not looking good for the Tritons, but...
No, it isn't.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of dug themselves into this hole. I mean, after a rough first half where they went down by 13, they kind of brought it back to 4 in the second half with 10 minutes remaining. And then after that, it was just all Matadors. They really, I mean, they do what they do best. They push the tempo, they drive. Josiah Davis either kicking it out or getting these tough finishes. It's been all Matadors tonight, man.
Literally. I mean, this game could be done, basically. We'll see how
this take a miracle for the Tritons to pull this one away, but
they would have to go and be perfect from three and get some open looks. But with the time left on the clock, with the tempo that CSUN has been playing with, and the ferocity, I don't think the Tritons have much of a chance to come back. But never say never. Right now, it is do or die. Right now, you pull out everything that you could have in your bag and try your best.
Yeah. But, I mean, to be fair, all credit to the Matadors. They've executed a game plan for the Tritons, and it's been working to perfection. And meanwhile, on offense, even though three hasn't been falling, they've been getting to the line and hitting their free throws. They've been finding open guys to these drives from Josiah Davis. And overall, they've just been dissecting a Triton defense that kind of looks lost out there right now.
Yeah, I will have to say Josiah Davis has really been the star standout for this game overall, and certainly for the Matadors. He's been basically the force and the general that has kept them in this one and kept them in the lead, as Shaken now gathers the inbound pass. Couldn't get the layup to fall.
Did not like that at all.
Coming up on only 3 minutes left in the half now.
Oof. Little ticky-tack foul on B.
Yeah.
And as the time dwindles, looks like this one's going out of reach for the Tritons.
Yep. Only 3 minutes left to go, down by 16. There's not much that they can do here. Looks like they're going to sub in Vance.
Yeah.
And we'll see who he's going to trade in for. That's a miss by Davis there.
A lot to take away from this game for the Tritons. I mean, you got some really nice minutes from Pendleton there in that stretch where you cut it down to 4 after being down by 17, but weren't able to close out the game after that.
And it looks like Vance came in for Pendleton there. Maybe they're trying to maximize their shooting percentages here. Mays over to Beath. Beath gets the floater to fall.
Nice
58-72 now. Triton's playing full court press, guarding heavy.
Oh, good tip by Beath there to stop that transition play.
So, the Tritons will have to play shutout defense, while at the same time playing offensively out of their minds better than they've played all game.
Probably better than they played all season.
Yep.
There goes another given up layup. It's been working for the Matadors. Just drive and get the guy in the paint.
Shaken. Can't get the 3 to fall, but Beath gets the rebound. Can't get the floater to fall. Matadors hold on to it, but they lose it. Vance drives in, gets the
Nice
layup to go.
It's been a lot of these missed opportunities, but thankfully Vance gets the offensive rebound and the putback. Oh, risky pass leads to a steal by Chaikin.
Ooh. Foul there on the Matadors. 2 minutes to go in the game. Score is 60-75 in favor of the Matadors. Vance is going to the free throw line, shooting 63.6% on the season. Let's see here what they can do. Vance up and down. That one's good. 61-75 here.
Good to see the free throws fall for the Tritons.
Vance can't make the second one. Matadors have possession.
Whoa, okay.
Tritons get the putback. 63-75 here.
Matadors have
than
been
2
sloppy
minutes.
with these turnovers over the past couple minutes, over the past few minutes.
Matadors get the dunk to go. Tritons have the ball now. They send it in down to Beatty. Can't get the layup to fall. This is going to be the game here. I mean, this was always going to be the game, you know.
Yeah. That's another great pass by Davis. And Matadors once again.
Mays can't get that one to fall.
Foul by Beef. And with 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining, Tritons find themselves down 16 without enough time left to make a comeback.
No, it looks like some of the Tritons fans are clearing out of the stadium here.
Yeah.
Getting out early while they can. I don't blame them.
Don't blame them at all.
It was certainly an effort by the Tritons here, as Chris Cox is going to come in for this last and final possession.
Yeah, I mean, Tritons had a lot of opportunities, both from the free throw line, from the three-point line, and from the field goal. I mean, their 2-point attempts have been iffy tonight, and there was just a lid on the bucket, a lid on the rim tonight, unfortunately for the Tritons, whereas the Matadors were just getting everything they wanted tonight.
Tritons now have a completely different setup in. They have Cox, Burke, Johnson, Elizalde, and Vance in for them. I would imagine it's just to get some minutes on the board for them. And Elizalde has it for the Tritons now, takes it up past the half-court line. Elizalde dances, tries to get open, shoots it over to Vance. Vance finds Johnson. Johnson finds Elizalde in the corner, who drives, loses control of the ball.
Looked like he tripped there.
And it's out on the Matadors. Honestly, at this point, if I'm the Tritons, I'm probably just holding on to the ball. Just let the clock run out.
Yeah.
Burke
They're going to try and go for something.
Fakes the three.
Good
Sends
cut.
it in to Johnson.
Oh.
I mean, at this point, I'm 56 seconds left to go in the game. You might as well just hold on to the ball.
Yep. So Tritons will fall to 5 and 6 in the Big West, in Big West Conference play, whereas Matadors will go up to 6 and 5 in Big West play. Tough night for the Tritons.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how they come back after this one, and if they can surmount anything going into the last leg of the Big West tournament. Overall, it's going to be tough for them to get out and make it back to their March Madness.
Yeah, and they got a
status.
rough couple games. Long Beach State, Hawaii, UC Davis. So this is really going to test them, these next few games for the Tritons, as Matadors will just hold the ball and let the clock run out for this one.
Looks like they're subbing some guys in. Some guys that have not been in the game at all. Davis comes out.
Yeah, what a game by Joe Davis. Nothing short of terrific for the Matadors tonight.
Yeah, we'll see what.
Yeah, almost put up a triple-double. Wow, 10 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists. So, one of his best games of the year.
Matadors have it, dancing around. They lose the ball. Burke sends it into Johnson. Johnson goes up.
Misses the dunk. And they missed the putback. Wow. Oof. It's been that kind of night for the Tritons, unfortunately.
They're making the Tritons. Johnson just made the Tritons look like the sorriest team we've ever seen.
One of those kind of nights where Tritons can't make anything in the bucket and Matadors take advantage as the clock runs down.
6 seconds left. That's going to be the game, folks. 81-64. Matadors take this one and finish their reign against the Tritons, being 2-0 this season. Overall, not fun if you're a Triton.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it just seemed like there was a lid on the basket all night long, where even if the Tritons did make a run, Matadors would just storm back and take advantage of this one, and overall took the game based off their tempo, their energy, and overall defense.
Yeah, it was. It looked lost on them for a long time. So, I mean, nothing, I guess, that we didn't expect by the end of the second half, or by the end of the half. So.
Yeah, I mean, for the Tritons, you can't hang your head on your. You can't kind of be bad about this one. I mean, yeah, sure, you got beat down tonight, but you found some good things here. Pendleton was great off the bench. Mays had a great game, so got to move on from this one and hopefully move past it, and we'll see the Tritons take on Long Beach State.
Yep, we will be there with you folks if we can be, and Overall, thank you so much for listening.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
I've been Joseph.
I am David Sarte.
And you have a good night.
Thank you.